Hello, hi, welcome. MSJVR is my initials, but you can all call me by my nickname, which is Anika. Today, I'm going to be doing my go-to everyday makeup look. Okay, so I thought it'd be fun to show you guys my go-to makeup look. Not going to lie, I don't usually have one because I always change my makeup look all the time. I'm always doing creative makeup looks for my Instagram and just having fun with colourful eyeshadows. But this makeup look is just to show you what I like to do when I'm not feeling very creative or inspired to do something colourful. So that's the idea for today's video. So I'm going to be using some items from my current makeup basket, so products that, I just thought, you know what, I want to get some more use out of right now. That's the products I'm in the mood for. And some items that are from my project pan, which are these little items here, and also just some items I want to get more use out of. So I do try and keep these here so it's easily accessible for me to reach. So yeah, I have quite a lot of acrylic stuff, but these are the general products we're going to be using for today. I'm not going to use everything, of course. That's a bit silly if I did use every single product in both of these containers. It's just most of the products I'm going to be using for today are within these containers. Anyways, the first thing I want to do is my brows. So I prefer doing my brows, eyes, and then the rest of my face first. Also, apologies if my hair looks a bit damp. I've just washed it. It's in the middle of drying right now. I prefer air drying. I don't like hair drying my hair. I don't know, I'm too lazy to do that, but also I feel like it damages it, so I don't do that. Anyway, back onto the topic, we're going to be doing my eyebrows. Okay, so in my project pan, so at the moment for everyday use, I've been using these two brow products. So the first brow product is the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil and the I Heart Revolution Avocado Dark Brown Eyebrow Gel. So yeah, these are my two current eyebrow products. I've actually put them in my project pan, aka I want to actually try and finish these up. So at the moment, these are the only brow products I've been using on a day-to-day basis. So yeah, we're going to be using these today. Also, apologies in advance if the lighting goes in and out. I'm using natural lighting today. I know, shocker, I'm actually filming in the day. But so if the lighting goes in and out like right now, geez, that looks so bright, it's because of that. Okay, so that's probably the best I'm going to do for my brows. Yeah, I guess I think that's the best I can do for my brows. I know they're not perfect, and these do look a little bit blocky still, but it's fine. It's fine, you guys. I prefer this sort of brow, though, over feather brows, to be honest. I don't think feather brows actually suit me. I've tried it before in my free time, and it looks ridiculous. I don't know if it's because it just does not match with my particular face shape or anything. I just feel like this sort of brow works for me way better. Okay, so the next thing I prefer to do is to go in with some eyeshadow primer. So I have this e.l.f. eyeshadow primer and the NYX Proof It waterproof eyeshadow primer. I also have another NYX one, which is this NYX HD eyeshadow primer, but I've been loving the Proof It one first. I'm trying to use both of these up before I open that new eyeshadow primer. So I'm going to use the Proof It one because after doing this makeup look, I'm going out with my brother. We're both going to do some errands. Oh, shit. Okay, so now I'm going to go do with my eyes. So for my eyes, I do, again, like I said, tend to change up the eyeshadow palette I use, but if I'm not feeling creative, I will use an eyeshadow palette that has neutrals. No matter how colourful it is, I will find a way to use neutral eyeshadows when I'm not feeling creative. And I wanted to show some of my go-to neutral eyeshadow palettes in my collection just really quickly. So I really like using quads for when I can't be bothered to do anything too colourful, or if I need something that's just really easy one and done eyeshadow looks. So I like using these XX Revolution quads. I have them in the shades Exposed, which is this beautiful pinky shade, This one's my favourite though out of the two, which is Executive, which is these lovely neutrals as well. I also love using the e.l.f. quads. So this is in the shade Pumpkin Spice. Please don't mind that pan. I dug my finger into that, so there's a huge pan there. But I love this palette as well. And the palette I'm going to be using today is this. So this is the I Heart Revolution Chocolate S'mores palette. So I've had this palette for ages, but we're going to be using this for today's neutral eye look. Okay, so we're going to go in a nice crease shades. I tend to avoid like lighter shades because they don't show up to me. So the closest crease shade I can use is this one. This is the shade Cracker in this palette, if you're curious. And I just like running this through my crease. Just ever so simple. It's just super easy and literally just that. And we're going to do the same for the other side. I just don't think too much about it, to be honest. Well, I was going to say I just don't think, but then I thought, you know what, I really shouldn't just leave it on I just don't think. Okay, we're going to go use the same brush again, but we're going to be putting it in a darker shade to just deepen out the outer V. We're going to be using the shade Melted, which is this brown shade there. We're going to be using the shade Melted, just tapping on the outer corner. Just not, you don't need a lot, to be honest, just only a little bit. You know, sometimes, most of the time whenever I do these neutral eye looks and just less creative makeup looks, it's also because I'm in a rush. So most of the time I do this sort of look with one brush on like a train to university, or just, you know, right now when like I'm trying to rush to do errands straight away afterwards. So yeah, this is the type of makeup look for when you are in a slight bit of a rush and can't be bothered doing anything too creative. And the next thing I like to do is pick a nice shimmer shade, of course. I prefer going for more shades like this, if you can see. Not too golden, not too silvery. And I like to just tap it on, like half of my crease, like the front, from the front of where my tear duct is, halfway through my eyelid. That is how much shimmer I like to do. I don't like anything that's too shimmery. You know, I'm not really into that. I like things that are metallic and a lot more subtle for an everyday wear. So that is literally all I do for my eyeshadow. Really simple, really easy. The next thing I'm going to do is eyeliner. So the eyeliner I'm going to be using today is the Be by Superdrug Duo Liner. So I've been on the hunt for like a brown eyeliner, but I'm not going to purchase one until, of course, I finish an existing eyeliner in my makeup collection. But I really like this one from Superdrug. So it's got like this like a nib, like a shorter nib, and then like a longer one as well. And I think it's just so funny, easy to use. I like using the shorter nib to literally just stamp on my liner. I don't know, I just find it so much easier. So what I like to do is just look straight and then literally just stamp on my liner. Just fill it in and do the same on the other side. Like so. And then that's literally it. That's literally all the eyeliner I do for a day-to-day basis. Sometimes I, of course, bring it up a little bit on my lash line, but other than that, don't really need to do much for it. So that's all my eyeliner done. I do sometimes put it in my tear ducts right here to make it more angular, if that's the right word, for like a fox eye look, but usually for a day-to-day basis I don't. Instead though, something that has been a part of my routine now for whenever I do more neutral eye looks is mascara. So as some of you may know, I've not had the best relationship with mascara, but recently I've been getting better at it and I've been loving it. If you are curious as to why I don't have the best relationship with mascara. I will leave in the icon and in description to a video that I compared my makeup habits when I was 16 versus now at the age of 21, and let's just say I did the dreaded don't do something after you've put mascara on. Yay! Anyway, so I actually bought myself a new pair of eyelash curlers this year, and I've been really enjoying using them actually. These are the Shiseido ones. I don't know exactly what they're called, but they're the Shiseido ones, and I find that they really help with my gripping with my lashes, and it's a little bit more gentler than other eyelash curlers that I've tried. So if you don't like this, just look away. I'll put a time stamp here to look away. Good. I only put like one coat of mascara on because I can't be bothered putting on more coats whenever I do feel like wearing mascara. It's also hard to take off. Oh. Okay, so I'm just gonna put my hair in a low ponytail. It's mostly dry, but I don't like having my hair in the way when I do makeup. And we're now going to go and do the rest of my face. So for primer, my current primer for my project pan is the MUA Pro Base Moisturizing Primer. I've not used this in a long time, but I usually just use whatever primer is in my project pan box and just use that consistently until it's used all up. Ooh, I forgot this has a scent. This has tea tree oils, by the way, so it does have a bit of a strong scent. So my foundation and my current one in my project pan is the MUA Pro Base one, but yeah, I'm gonna be but I also have some in my rotation basket that I want to use. I think I'm going to use my MUA Pro Base one. It's just the one that I'm in the mood for today. So this is in the shade 146. I don't like putting a lot of foundation on, so I do try and scrape off as much as possible back into the jar and just put what I need, which is that much. I don't like putting too much foundation on. It's not my sort of cup of tea. And now we're just going to blend it out. I prefer using brushes for makeup because it's just easier to clean. It's just easier to be more hygienic than a sponge. Like, I used to love using beauty blenders, and I still do, like, enjoy it, and I do miss using beauty blenders, but for the longest time now, I've been avoiding using them because it's just so hard to clean and sanitize. So yeah, I don't use beauty blenders or beauty sponges anymore. Everything's blended out, and I don't really wear concealer on a day-to-day basis. Just not really my thing. I'll wear it if I feel like my under eye bags are a lot worse than they are, but at the moment I don't think they are. I think they're pretty good at the moment, and the foundation has helped cover that up. So under eye bags have never really been a huge ordeal to me unless I've not had that much sleep. But you know, last night I had pretty decent sleep. So the next thing I like doing is to powder my face. So the pressed powder I have been using and loving is the Revolution Pro CC Perfecting Powder. Looks like this. I've got a pan in it already, and goddamn, the lighting has changed so much. But anyway, I'm gonna just powder my face quickly. I don't like using a lot either because I'm wearing quite a matte foundation. My MUA foundation is very mattifying, so I just, you know, do light dusts of this all over my face. Done. Ooh, maybe a little bit more on my forehead. I do have an oily forehead. There you go, done. The next thing I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna bronze, blush, and highlight. There's not really a difference in this technique that I've not done. I like bronzing my face a little bit. I'm using the I Heart Revolution coffee bronzer in the shade Latte. This is a little bit dark. In photos, it looked a lot lighter. But it's quite dark for me. So I'm trying to use it quite light-handedly and sparingly, or else it kind of looks muddy, but we'll work with it. We'll work with what we've got. Next thing on the agenda is some blush. Usually, my blush actually is dependent on the eye look, but if I had to have a go-to blush, it would be an orange blush. I love orange blushes. This is the Be by Superdrug blush in the shade Bittersweet. It's matte. We're just going to use powder blush. The cheeks. Oh, look at that. It's a very pigmented blush. Oh gosh, I put too much on. Hold on. I forget this is quite pigmented. Give me 1 second to just try and blend this out. I do like blending it up to my temples as well, so the warmness of my face is there, you know. I actually have colour to my face. So the highlighter I'm going to be using is the NYX High Glass Moon Glow highlighter. Just a little bit. I don't put it anywhere but my brow bone and my cheekbones. That's it, because I don't need to. I don't feel the need to put any more highlighter on. Okay, so usually I kind of just leave my makeup look like this because as you can see, my natural lip color is quite pigmented, so often I just put some lip balm and go to whatever I need to do, and I don't usually wear liquid lipstick on a day-to-day basis. However, I do love wearing a good tinted lip balm and a good sheer lipstick. So the tinted lip balm I'm going to be using today is the e.l.f. Hydrating Core Lip Shine in the shade Giddy. So this is a little bit more pigmented. This is a lot more brighter, but I like that about this tinted lip balm. It's much more hydrating. Adds a little bit more colour to my lips. And there you go. This is very orange, but I love wearing orange lipsticks. I love wearing orange, as you guys can tell. I feel like it suits me personally. I think it complements my skin tone. And yeah, this is the finished makeup look. This is my everyday makeup look for when I'm not feeling creative or for when I wanted to wear something more neutral. But yeah, this is that. What do we all think? I love this makeup look. Okay guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video, because I just had a fun time just chatting with you all whilst I do my makeup. It's just been fun, you know. It's been great. It's been good. Have you all been good? Yeah, I just hope you guys enjoyed chilling with me as I did my everyday makeup look. I have to go. I got some errands to run. So yeah, got some important stuff to do. I've got tutoring later, I'm tuning at class later, and I've got to do my dissertation. Fun. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below, what is your go-to makeup look? Let me know. And finally guys, consider subscribing if you like the content and would like to stick around. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye bye!